This is Cheryl Vogel at Valley House Gallery. I'm here in the sculpture garden with a new bronze by Dallas sculptor Deborah Ballard called Not So Perfect World. Many of her sculptures are on view in our sculpture garden, and I've asked Deborah to come by and talk about this recent piece. Deborah?
This is my Not So Perfect World sculpture that I started the series, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. And it started with the idea of me and my world, and which is all my work is about things that I see. I study people all over the world and in my daily life, and I notice their gestures and I see their emotions, and I try to convey that in my work. And so this is kind of talking about how my world is sometimes upside down. I feel that way a whole lot. And even though it's a yoga pose too, I love that people relate in that way. I do everything myself in the studio. I always have. I've never had an assistant until very recently. I have an assistant that comes in once or twice a week now, and he's amazing help. But I've always done everything from start to finish, and I usually start with wet clay on something like this over an iron armature. I pull the mold, I cast it into plaster, I cast it into cast stone. I do a lot of bronze because I taught bronze casting for 27 years at SMU, but I still cast up there. I tend to be a control freak with my work. Not that I'm a perfectionist, but more that I like to do all of my own process. So it was painful, although exciting at the same time, to hire a foundry and collaborate with them on this piece for the first time ever. And they're amazing people. This is a series of the upside down figures. And I love working in series. That gives me a chance to work through the problem. And I don't build maquettes or drawings usually ahead of time, like most people, most artists. I tend to do maquettes whenever I come to a point that I feel like I need to expand on the idea and change it around more, and or quit with the idea and let it rest for a while, and then maybe I'll come back 2 years, 3 years, 10 years later and continue the idea, which I do a whole lot.